Hello friends, welcome back to Guitars and Cars. Just out here working on the 2012 BMW X3. Decided to go ahead and swap out the spark plugs. And I managed to get some new coils from a guy. So I did not buy them at a store or online. I found a local BMW enthusiast who had them, and I actually swapped a couple out already, and I don't think it did any good. So I'm still kind of chasing a misfire here with this, or something. The engine runs actually pretty good, but I can't get the misfire code to go away, and I've got a strange like hesitation sort of at like 40 miles an hour. It kind of feels like it could be a misfire. Those are a bear to get out right there. I mean, it could be transmission related, I guess, but yeah, I'm gonna swap that one out now, and this one. So I don't know. That's just one of the things I'm trying to put my finger on with this car. Eventually, I'm probably gonna get into. There's a Bosch. Probably gonna get into working on the transfer case and checking the fluid and all that. I don't imagine it's ever been, refilled, drained and refilled and whatnot. So, those don't want to come out. So we'll do that. But I noticed when I was checking the plugs last week that they look a little wore. There's definitely some age on them. So we'll swap that one out as well. So I'm going to leave 1, 2, and 5 and swap 3, 4, and 6. That's what I'm going to do. Take another extension real quick. Yeah, I noticed when I pulled these plugs out the other day, there was quite a bit of carbon on them, so I'm sure they're way well past due. Hopefully I don't have any mechanical issues, but one of those things, very possible. Deal there. You know what? I need a shorter extension. A little bit more difficult. Number 6. Yeah, pretty black. Not terrible. Any great. Make sure we got the right ones. little bit of blackness. I cleaned a few of these up the other day, put them back in. Curious to see how they look. I don't remember which ones though. This looks like one of them. I haven't ran it a lot, but gap is huge on that one. Yeah, it looks like one of them. Gap is tiny on that one. That could probably be part of the misfire right there. And these plugs are actually different brands. I think most of them are Denso, but a couple of them are not. So this one is a NGK. Definitely different type, different style of plug and stuff. So see what it does how it does with new plugs. Three. Six. Where did my hair is? Get it started here so I don't cross thread something. That's never fun. Guess I should have brought you over here where you can actually see what I'm doing, huh? Guess that would have been a good idea. Again, this isn't a super complicated process. It's just, like I said on some other videos, I was noticing that there's not a lot of content on these engines out there. At least not that I could find. So I was sort of trying to put as much out as I can. Try to help another fella out, potentially, so. This is, simple process on this stuff. It's just doesn't hurt to have a visual ahead of time, something of that nature. Make sure she's snug. I don't have a torque spec on these. I'm just making them snug. I'm not overly tightening them or any of that. I'm just snugging them up. So I'm sure there is a torque spec. I just don't overdo it. She'll be fine. These are Amazon special spark plugs, by the way. Nothing high-end or fancy, any of that. They're just cheap aftermarket plugs is all they are. And I'm going to go ahead and throw these in the back. These ones I pulled off the front. And these coils, throw these in the back 3 cylinders. And I've got 3 more that I got, like I said, from a fellow BMW do-it-yourselfer. Mosquitoes are starting to bite me. That's great. Gotta love it. Those mosquitoes are nasty here in Florida, man. I thought they were bad in Kansas. That in there. Just get them to seat good. Make sure they go all the way down. There we go, all the way. Back one's always off. Couldn't get much leverage on it. Let me see, let me try that again. Yeah, it feels like it's all the way in. Okay. And then make sure we get connections in good. I like how easy these are to access and swap out. You could do this on the side of the road, no problem if you had to. Alright, so that's pretty much that as far as swapping the plugs goes. There's really nothing else to it. So we will fire it up and see if it's happy. Okay, here we go. It's very dark. That's crazy that the phone is so dark. It doesn't seem that dark in here. Anyway, it fired right up. It seems to be running okay. The real test will be to take it out on the road. Not doing that today. I don't have this thing tagged yet, so I'm trying not to get in trouble. But I will take it out on the road at some point and put it through its paces and see how it's acting. But right now, I mean, it's got a super solid idle right around 900 RPM, and it wasn't that solid before, so there's a good chance we helped it, at least on some level, you know. I would say for sure. Engine sounds good. Can hear the injectors ticking, but other than that, this engine's nice and quiet. I think my camera got cut off the other day, but I did end up putting a new valve cover on it. I don't remember if I got all that in the video or not, but put a new oil temp sensor on it. Actually, this is oil. This temperature or pressure? I can't remember actually. I think that's temperature. Oil, that might be pressure. Honestly, I don't remember. It's either oil pressure or oil temperature. I think it's oil pressure actually, yeah. So that's just screws into the oil cooler housing. The old one was broken off, so another cheap $15 Amazon part. I mean, I have the money to spend, you know, hundreds of dollars on OEM, you know, German-made BMW parts or a Denso or Bosch or whatever, but I mean, the aftermarket world is there, and I've had good luck with it. So until I stop having good luck with it, I'm going to continue to buy, you know, find the best deals I can on stuff. And so I'm sure a lot of people out there will have issue with that, but it is what it is at this point. I mean, if I can get it running good, then You know, if it's got, you know, some other major issue, then, you know, a $200 set of spark plugs isn't gonna help if I've got, you know, something bigger going on. Is what I'm getting at here. I do think I need to get in here and check the Vanos solenoids and clean those up. That could be another potential issue. So, you know, before I start tearing into the transmission or transfer case, I mean, I do think that the fluid should be drained and refilled because that's recommended anyway. But I think there's other little things on this car that can be done, you know, to prevent, you know, and or repair, you know, specific issues. Another thing I might invest in is a smoke machine and go ahead and smoke test this car, because I know these are known to have leaks at the valve tonic solenoid here, and you can find leaks along this intake system with a smoke test pretty easily. So anyway, just another tidbit of information on this car. I'm kind of learning as I go, and just trying to get it as roadworthy as I possibly can. I'm probably going to tear into the AC in the near future. I don't know if you probably can't see down in there, but that's where the AC is. It's down there, and the compressor is actually engaging. But you probably saw one of my other videos. It's got about 100 psi on the low end, high side of the compression. On the AC lines, low and high side is about the same. So to me, that says, you know, the compressor's just weak. So I may go ahead and replace the compressor and the condenser and just buy that kit. That might be a fairly big job. Hopefully it's not too bad. It can't be as bad as the turbo models. Right there, you can see the edge of the compressor right down there. So, I mean, it might not be too bad to get to, but anyway, that's just a quick, you know, spark plug swap. I mean, the car runs real good. I mean, I would say it runs better now with new spark plugs. I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer after looking at those old ones. They were pretty wore out and mismatched and all that. So, but yeah, I'm going to keep plugging away at it, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.